Alright, we got David in. That means we got one of my mods. Hell yeah. What's going on, party people? How we doing tonight? Not a sponsor, but I have tried several different off-brand like Cheetos things in the past couple of months, I guess. Because, you know, Cheetos are kind of pricey-ish. You get them at the dollar store sometimes, but sometimes you gotta get off-brand. We went to Aldi's, right? Aldi's had Clancy's. First off, it says it's cheese curls. That's not a curl. There's no curl. There's not a single one in here that's a curl. Okay? Secondly, they're kind of bland. Like, I've never had a less cheese snack. So if you go to Aldi, don't get Clancy's. Don't lose yourself to price. Spend the extra. That's my advertisement for you for the day. Just chilling upstairs. That's cool. You know, it's funny, I say that about Clancy's, but then I won't stop eating them. Corn snacks are my thing. Cheetos, because you're worth it. Listen, I don't get a lot of snacks from me personally, you know what I mean? Like, everybody brings marmalade, gummies. You know, T-Flow's always making her own food. I get some food occasionally, like, don't get me wrong. But, like, Cheetos are my thing. It's my snack. I go out, if I'm shopping, I'm allowed to get them. But, these just ain't it. Alright, thank you. I'm trying to finish up a deck area for your base. I hope you have a nice, hard deck. You know, sturdy. Hey, Boo. You buy me Cheetos? Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like, I think it was Utz has a Cheeto. That's not bad. Like, the cheese and everything is not bad. Clancy's, that seems to be the, not so great. Yeah, that's what these are. The crunchy ones. Not the puffs. But the bag also says cheese curl. There is no curl. So I was a little off-put by that right off the bat. I knew something was wrong. I didn't expect my instinct to be this dead on. All the Cheetos. All these Cheetos be tasting gross. Alright. Staying good. Have you tried all these nuts? That's a good one. You know, truthfully, I think I have. When freaking dumbass still lived here, Calypso. She loved going to Aldi's, and yeah, we got like road trip nuts at one point. So technically, I have had Aldi's nuts. Y'all ready for some Aether&Iron tonight? I'm ready to talk less. Excuse me. Pardon me. That was loud. Alright, let's get to it then. Let's see, it should pop up. Oh, not responding. What? Love that, love that, love that for me. Love that for you. You know. Take two. Please don't crash again. Take two. Electric balloon. Is it gonna show up? Ah, there it is. Alright. Seismic squirrel. And they still haven't fixed this weird loading issue. How we doing on sound? It's kind of light on my ears, but I don't know how y'all are doing. Sounds good. Alright. I love clicking the button and the absolute fear that this is gonna crash again. These gods of Aether and Iron. I don't know if there is any Norse gods for that. I guess low-key for God of Games. But I don't know if I want to call on him. He'd be like, nah, we're stirring you over. For the fun of it. It's funnier when things crash. Smithing gods? Maybe. I'll swear I hit continue, guys. Come on. Ooga shaka, ooga shaka, ooga shaka. That work? Game. Please. That can be entertaining. Man walks into a bar. Says, ouch. Oh shit, it worked. The game was like, that was so bad. Gotta play it. Oh, you not making me dance. Come on. Oh, the new goal should be up for Lego. I just did that a few minutes ago. Alright, so we have to travel to the Madrigal's warehouse. It's one of our goals. I think we have other goals, right? Missions, yeah. We have the sale of weapons and track down needles. You don't see the Lego? Uh-oh. Alright, I might have to do it later. I guess just hang out for now. We'll, you know, hold on to those things. I'll have to try and fix it. I swear I send it out. Did we have anything we need to change? Inventory, vehicles. That can be sold. Let's move through it on there. She's got an engine in her trunk. Why do we... I guess we could sell it. We'll hold off onto it. Hold on to it, in case we can sell it. Or we can just sell it here. What am I doing? There. Can't have this thing too. Alright, so we got... She's got a motor in the back of our Honda. Yeah. She's got the flatbed. just less of an exciting statement. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, I love the jazz in this. It's so good. So film noir, you know? Alright, so now we gotta go to warehouse, Junction 67 warehouse.
The old railway warehouse is deep in magical territory. It stinks of stale booze and dangerous boredom. Violence is crouched and ready to leap out from every crevice in this den of riveted steel and stacked crates. Last chance. You're sure you want to do the talking?
I'm good at talking. Don't be so tense, you worrywart. I have a foolproof plan. Just promise me you'll let me handle it.
I look over at our buyer, scarred by daggers and disease, and her goons flanked around her like prize steers. Then I glance back and marvel at the kid's placid smile. All right, kid. I promise. She can't possibly know how much danger we're in. Maybe it's better that way.
Alright, we're gonna have this a look around first. Dang, this just goes up and up. Okay, we did not need to look that far, apparently.
Bullet holes. Erratic pattern, no consistency. Suggests maybe a rat problem. Or chronic psychosis and an imaginary rat problem.
Yeah. I know what those days are like.
Those are Dreamland colors. So Banger and her boys are working for the infamous Mar Magdalene. Banger's cocky to be flying this flag openly on the General's Island.
Arm. Oh.
A rat-chewed couch marks this as a comfortable place to relax. And if you believe that, I've got a bridge you might like to buy. Hard to tell if that copper tang in my nostrils is rusted iron or dried blood. Until I spot the brown splotches on the floor. I watch Nellie's eyes dart from stain to stain, absorbing the remains of the last deal the Madrigals conducted here.
Bangers and mash.
Imported Irish whiskey. No surprise the Madrigals prefer the nectar of their fair Emerald Isle to the swill poured here. Banger taps her boot impatiently on the steel gangway, her temper rising with her foot's tempo. When she's
8 shot?
Oops, my bad.
Before I can do anything, the kid jumps in front of me.
Yes, that's me. Hello?
You're joking.
Madonna. This was the foolproof plan?
I never joke about murderous ordnance. No, ma'am.
You're 8 shot Randazzo. You're the one who tossed Nikki Grayson's place.
Yes. Yes, I sure did. Tossed it all up.
Nellie's joints are frozen in place, and Banger's mug has twisted into a mask of suspicion.
Did you know? And where is that again? You'll remember, of course, as you were there.
I like to think my judgment's pretty good. Better than most, anyway. But despite it, when Nellie shoots me a solicitous glance, I keep quiet and just nod silent encouragement.
Oh, that Nicky Grayson. Tisk, tisk. It's a trick question. Nicky never actually owned the place himself, did he?
I amaze myself with my ability to keep a straight face. Banger's less composed, squawking out an astonished cackle.
You've got me there. He never did pay it off, the poxy bastard. Fine then. Let's be about it.
Please, let me show you what these fine weapons are capable of.
Right. Be quick about it, or I'll skin you both with me pocket knife.
Well, you see, what's extraordinary about these particular you see, what's extraordinary about these particular firearms is, well, how much do you know about Aether dispersal? It's quite a basic demonstration of the Cherenkov effect, but unless you're familiar with the latest journals... Anyway, what's neat is...
The confusion on the Madrigal's faces shares a border with rage, and the map lines are quickly blurring. Nellie looks to me desperately for a lifeline.
Oh man. That was a bad roll.
Listen, Banger, I don't understand what 8-Shot is saying half the time neither. All I know is the guns work.
Who asked you, gobshite? I don't like you, and I don't trust you. The deal's changed.
Right.
Excuse me?
We'll pay half. You'll take it and be happy with it. If you want to walk out of here on 2 legs.
That wasn't a negotiation. It was a promise. Okay, so we've got a deal.
Hold your horses, you mule and prat. I won't be rushed.
The kid and I watch in horror as Banger grabs one of the Aether guns. She hefts it with a cocky flourish, drawing guffaws from her mates. I try to run interference. So you're sourcing shooters from Marm now, eh, Banger? How's the old Frau looking these days? I hear she's on a drip feed of pure schnapps.
What'd you say?
Couldn't help but notice your Dreamland colors. Does the General know White Street's got a mole problem?
Fierce clever, this one. No, the big man's none the wiser. For now, that is. But when we rock up on his veranda with these beauties...
Banger spins around, aiming at a nearby crate and pulling the trigger. There's a pause, a weak puff of pink Aether exhaust, and... nothing. The crate stands resolutely intact. The silence that follows is heavy enough to crush the lungs. We're cooked.
What's this now? You trying to pull one over on us?
I mean, here's one out of the crate. Who knows? Could just be a bad one. Try the next one. Slowly moving out of the room.
Banger drops the Aether gun and hefts her steel cleaver. I've got half a second to make my move. It's now or never again.
I'm gonna keep my promise to Nellie. I'm gonna cross my fingers on this. I think it's a bad idea.
Every nerve in my body is screaming at me to move. But damn it, I made the kid a promise. I keep my stupid yap shut.
Please, Miss Banger. You're a rational person. Let's think about this.
No need. I believe I've made up me mind.
Wait, don't you realize what we're offering you? Sure, these might not be ideal as weapons, but with energy output like that, you could power half a city block.
She leans down and gingerly lifts the gun Banger dropped. We all watch with dumb astonishment as she jams a cable from the gun into the motor of a nearby crane and connects the leads with the touch of a metal tool, which sets the crane whirring in a sudden screeching burst of electrical power. Like an ape tossing a beach ball, the crane flings the crate it's carrying across the warehouse. The madrigals recoil as it smashes with terrific force against a metal bulkhead behind them, shattering into splinters. Nellie returns to Banger and tosses her the gun, which she catches only by automatic reflex. She doesn't speak. Nobody does.
With the cash you'll earn by selling these, you could buy enough guns to fill this entire warehouse. But I do hope you'll consider an alternate path.
Right, well, fine then, I suppose.
Quick as silver, Banger's boys shuffle the crates away, and I find myself accepting a wad of cash from Banger like we're both in some kind of dream. The gang waves us off, and we start back to the car.
The deal went off without a hitch. You did wonderfully, Gia. And thank you.
Without a hitch, we only got half.
Huh?
For trusting me.
Well, we all gotta start hustling somewhere. 8-Shot.
Those things are effectively useless, so I don't feel too bad about it on the whole.
Right. Let's get out of here before Banger figures that out. Job's done. Let's get back to Tiana.
This is all gonna bite us in the butt. I just know it. Tiana's only gonna be pissed if we didn't get her money. And this is tracking down Needles. Alright, let's go find out what Needles looks like. Cutscene. Maybe.
It's always laundry day in the Raymond district. Sheets quiver around me like phantoms as I look for a ghost from my past. Needles Portnoy, a smuggler I have every kind of history with.
Oh.
Let's get this over with. Cress, know where I can find him?
He's set up in the apartments. Should be around if he's not running a job. Or out on delivery.
Needles always had a head for business. Used to tell me it kept his family happy. Made him look respectable when a smart mouth came up short.
So, this smuggler Needles, is he like you? Is he the Stormlord to your Cloud Captain? Or is it the other way around? And is he called Needles because he...
Portnoy. I mean, you can't control your last name, you know?
You're overthinking it, kid. He's a tailor. He'd sooner stick you with words than get blood on his tools.
Oh, who called that? Which was you? I think you called that he was just a tailor or something like that. It was either you or Nikki said he's probably just a tailor. I forget who. But one of y'all did.
Oh, that doesn't sound too bad then.
Bad enough. Just don't let yourself get suckered by a laugh and a pair of pretty blue eyes.
Alright, so we know he's got pretty blue eyes. Got a fence all the way up there, some apartments. Alright.
With all the laundries, fabric mills, and tailors in one spot, the island could have been a fashion powerhouse under any other barony. White Street keeps its style strictly utilitarian. Ammonia permeates the atrium, like a bad memory threatening to spill from an overfull basin. I step into a darkened alcove to catch a breath near a lethargic fan.
You don't remember? That's alright. I mean, I was pretty sure, but I remember seeing somebody saying it. I guess it's the best.
Strange. I spare a wandering eye to look past the slow-moving metal blades and see a steaming coffee and half-eaten meal on the table next to a radio.
Boss, can you hear me? They're coming. Get out! Joe's dead, and I'm in shock. The rest are... Boss? Boss? They've taken the second... They're right. If you can hear this, boss, it's been a good run. You were the brother-in-law I ever had. If you live, tell Z
I'm too busy listening with my ear against the door. I don't notice a growling coming from far above. A monstrous shadow paints the atrium, screeching as it dives downward, fire erupting from all sides.
We're gonna hit the deck.
My reflexes kick in without thought. I dive behind a low concrete wall, thick enough to stop rifle rounds. A sleek black coupe screams away down the street, the short barrel of a Tommy gun disappearing back into its passenger window. An irregular line of fresh holes dot the side of an upper-floor apartment, just above where I was looking. I wonder if they found their mark.
Jeez.
The bullet holes pierced into the brick of the upper-floor apartment look from the street like they spell out an expletive. Probably a warning. I climb the apartment stairs until I reach an open doorway. Leaning against the frame is a weasel of a man, shakily searching his pockets.
Can't be them, can it? They just...
He looks up as I approach. His face twists into a categorically false grin. I can almost see the slime dripping from his teeth.
Ew.
Well, who's this? Must be my lucky day. Are you here for merchandise?
Watches that fell off the back of a truck, I take it?
You've got me all wrong, miss. I run a legitimate business here.
Uh-huh.
Well, if that's not what you're here for, then what are you here for?
Saw the shooting.
I look him over. The grin is a constant on his face, but his
Yeah, right?
hands
Good
rifle through
recovery.
his pockets, like they're looking for a lighter to burn a smoke he doesn't have. The edge of his
My
hairline
guy.
glistens with sweat.
Wait.
I saw a car drive by a few minutes ago. A few slugs tried to fill my dance card. But I'm guessing you're on the list to that particular soiree.
Who knows? All kinds of lunatics out there on the streets. Hey, did you get a look at the driver?
The laugh never meets his eyes. I can't say I did. Business partner of yours?
No, nothing like that.
Nah, never.
Pauses and scans me toe to head. I half expect some greasy catcall before his eyes fix on the hard-learned lesson etched between my neck and temple.
Pardon my saying, but you've got a look about you. I don't suppose you're looking for work.
What kind?
I've got a little giggle water taking up space. It's already bought and paid for, just needs delivering. There'd be a chunk of the proceeds in it for you, of course.
Who's the buyer?
Where's the drop-off? Could be I'm headed that way.
There's a little place in the commercial district. Has a back room that always needs stocking.
Eli keeps an iron grasp on liquor in White Street. Something about rusting the machine, turning good men into liabilities. So, legitimate restaurants cook more than meals to hide their back-alley income.
1.21 gigawatt.
I'd
That's
bet you
pretty
know it. Comfortolas.
Huh. Best veal parmigiani in town. Never pegged it for a speakeasy, but I haven't been in a while.
What would you peg it for? Just asking for a friend.
Sure is. Just ask for the cannoli. If he asks what kind, tell him porchetta. That'll get you in. If you're headed that way.
Sure, just ask it. Cannoli.
Porchetta cannoli? Ugh, that better just be a password. Otherwise, it's a crime against Sicily. So what's the rub? The holes in your wall don't draw a picture of safety.
Dr. Cannoli.
Oh, that? You know how it is. All kinds of danger out there.
He's lying through his teeth.
Sure, we can get a little bit of truth out of him. Okay.
Listen, friend. I don't need to help you, but I do need to know the truth. Why me? I'm sure you have a regular delivery boy.
Okay. Horchata cannoli. That sounds delicious. Very cinnamony. Although I think it would end up being a little too dry in your mouth. You know what I mean? Where like your mouth dries up a bit. I think it would still be tasty as all hell.
That was the right question. His lip twitches and he takes a deep breath.
Well, last shipment didn't exactly make it there. My usual driver's gone up and disappeared with it. Or without it. And I got a hunch that maybe I'm being watched.
You got a hunch?
I'd say, judging from the festive wreath of bullet holes decorating your apartment, that it's gone past watching.
Right? Extra cream, less cinnamon. Yeah. Or maybe like roll the outside of the thing. I don't know, that's one to cook up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably just Whitecaps trying to send a message.
If they were after you, why wouldn't they just come break down your door?
Right?
Beats me. Look, all I know is Comfortola paid up weeks back, and I don't want to lose a good customer. Think you can handle it?
Yeah, why not?
Running booze for some back alley yegg. Feels almost like the old days when I was just starting out. But a job's a job, and I'm in no place to turn down money on the table. What's my cut?
Comfortola always tips well. He knows it's part of the arrangement.
Alright, well, what do we got up front?
Look, I don't know you from Adam, I'm going to need payment up front as a sign of good faith.
Alright, I can't afford to lose a good customer. Cash up front, and you'll get your tip besides.
It's a deal then. I'll get the booze to Confortalas.
I knew you were the right sort. Are you ready now?
It might be worth preparing first. You can never tell what you might run into on the road.
I'll still take it. Let's put it on the flatbed.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Here's your front. Get there quick, the booze is already late.
It'll get there.
Contraband may be confiscated, found, stored in concealed storage. That thing's huge. There's no way that it's going to be concealed storage. I can't get it in there. Oh. If we get stopped, we're just going to have to roll through. I do want to buy something off you.
Doing it.
I'll head there soon.
Alright, I can't buy anything from you. Alright, whatever. Oh, he gave us 20 bucks up front. Is this $2?
Traffic's backed up for several blocks. Before I realize what's going on, I'm stuck headlight to tailpipe in a slow stampede of cars, all heading inexorably toward a white-capped cordon. There's no way out but through.
Sorry, it's not a mod thing.
Sorry for the inconvenience, miss. We're searching every car coming through today. If you wouldn't mind stepping out.
I'd rather not risk the search, but I'm not sure I have a choice. I could try talking my way past him. Or, that cordon isn't covering the whole street. If I gun it and steer into the gap, I might be able to get through before the Whitecaps can react.
Alright, we're gonna try. We gotta try and talk our way out of it. We have contraband. Nice!
Oh, sir, I'm in a terrible bind. Could you help a girl out?
I hate to see a lady in distress. What can I do for you?
My brother is an officer in the brigade. Today is his birthday, and I'm supposed to stop by his favorite bakery for the cake. He doesn't get much leave, you know, but the bakery closes soon, and I'm afraid now I won't make it in time.
You're right. We hardly get any leave time at all. Have to make the most of it.
His eyes give the car an exaggerated scan before gracing me with a wink.
I've given this vehicle a thorough search. You can be on your way.
I flashed the Whitecap a smile that would win the blue ribbon at a confectionery fair. Thank you so much. I won't forget your kindness. And with that, I'm on my way. It pays to remember that most everyone wants to see the good in others. Even strangers, even soldiers.
And sucker them out of it. Oh, come on!
I'm almost to Confortalas when I notice the cars behind me. Zio once told me, if someone behind you takes the same 2 turns, it's a coincidence. If they take 3, it's an attempted murder. They've been well back from me before now, but they've closed the distance. It's time to act.
Alright. I think we ought to try and outrun them. And we can try and outthink them, but I think we can outrun them. Yeah, we got it.
I know the streets better than most. After doing this for years, I realized I could feel sudden stops hidden around a bend. I can almost smell a dangerous turn. And I can taste an opportunity to slip into a side alley before anyone realizes I've disappeared. Behind me on the thruway, my pursuers pass by at high speed. I'll be blocks away by the time they realize I've lost them.
I'm just that good. What can I say? Alright, is this come from?
Here we are, safe and sound. It's been years since I last came here with Zio. Confortala built a reputation on the best nosh outside the old country, and I can still taste the garlic.
Damn, that's some strong garlic.
Randazzo!
Hey, what's up, buddy?
You know who I am?
I know everyone in this town. Are you back for the veal? Maybe the meatballs.
I came here a few times with Zio, but I never talked to the proprietor. Can't help but wonder if Confortala had more of a relationship with my uncle than I was aware.
Well, what tempts you?
I'm here for the special cannoli with the porchetta. His jovial demeanor never slips, despite the more serious change in topic. That's a talent rarely possessed outside of my line of work.
You're just in time. You are running low on ricotta.
I'm always happy to keep the ricotta flowing.
Ah, fellow cheese enthusiast. I'll get my boy to grab it from your car. A token of my appreciation. And one more thing. I always like having guests around who enjoy the finer things in life. If you ever need a place to lay low for the evening, you'll have a place at my table and a bed in the back room.
Oh, sweet.
Much obliged.
I just unlocked
How could I say no to your
like a safe
Zio
room or whatever.
Parmigiana?
So, it was the veal after all.
Haha, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. We got $150 already. Doing good.
Tinker's Repairs and General Goods is a well-known front operation. The dusty wares they have on display are purely for show. The real action is in the back. If you have the right rep, you can find anything a good smuggler needs.
Need something?
Show me what you've got.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
You want me to hydrate? Hold on. First and foremost, the only pearl in this bag. W, commercialism. It's crazy. I'm almost done this and I just started. We're like not even a full hour in. Alright, we can get another armor part. Small concealed storage compartments. I didn't say they were gross. I just said they're bland. I'm never getting them again. But I'm not wasting money. They still have some cheese effect. Excuse me. I'm just very disappointed. Man, I'm sorry, I'm so perky. Give you the business. Give you the business. How can she slap? Alright. You want to waste $54 on armor? I think we don't. I think we hold off on it. I don't know. Alright, so now we need to go back to... Oh. Well, no. Yeah. Okay. Seems like you just got this thing. Okay, how do I... Did we ever... We never tracked down needles. I knew I was forgetting something. Alright, where are we supposed to go?
Lithe footsteps cross my shadow, and I turn to startle a gangly delivery boy stuttering out apologies. He walks away, only nervous taps across the iron floor. A soft breeze runs through the lines like a toddler bouncing on a freshly made bed. The sheets quiver and flip, loosening a fancy textile piece tucked into a pillowcase.
What a weird, like, explanation of things. Alright, we can try and reel the clothes in. Nope.
I follow the line to a rusty old crank and give it a spin. Or try to. The handle gives a shake, but it's as stuck as a glued down bottle at a carnival game.
Yeah.
A shopkeep with glassy, placid orbs dodges the question and mutters how he must be around here somewhere.
Okay.
White Street finds a use for every bolt or stitch, but even they can't save stuff that's been shredded by bullets and fire.
Alright.
If it isn't my favorite delivery driver.
Careful with that, or I'll start telling people you're just a booze hound.
I heard the whole deal went off without a hitch.
Nothing some quick thinking couldn't solve. I don't think it was Whitecaps who were on your tail after all. I had some shady characters following me. Most likely knew where I was coming from.
Damn dirty buzzards. What happened?
Left them in the Aether Mist. Can't say as where they ended up, but I made it clear your shipments are no easy mark going forward.
Ah, I could kiss ya.
Please don't.
Don't. I wait for a moment to see if his joy warrants a bonus. It doesn't seem forthcoming, so I'll let it drop.
Alright, man.
Anything else you need delivered?
Not today. I'll let you know if that changes. Next time I see ya.
Alright, he's got. What is that? Undercarriage weapon. Dispenses mines. That's pretty cool. Armor buster? Okay, just applies vulnerability. Juice one heat. Some fake, fake license plate. I don't know. Oh, this is all that great. Maybe this. I think Crest is flatbed heads. We'll head back. Okay. So how do I track him down? There's nothing else to click, right? Oh.
Portnoy tailoring. It was a warning to me and an invitation to anyone else. I brace for a slammed door when I knock, but the darkened windows spare me.
That's it.
Hey, anything you need delivered today?
It'll be a while on the next shipment. Thanks for stopping by.
What am I supposed to do here? Oh, here he is.
I lock sight with blue eyes, each crease and wrinkle exactly as I'd memorized. I jump after him, but he always was a quick bastard. I lose him in the hung sheets like a snake in the grass.
I think we can sneak up on him. Nope. Oh wait, yes. Oh, we hit level 8 as
The
well.
wind hits me with something nostalgic. The smell of a shared cigarette on a street corner. The taste of citrus soap along his neck, curtained by a sheet of laundry.
Alright, hang on. We're gonna level up real quick. It's getting a little too hot. Too hot in here. What do we want to level up? Good question. Our Brainiac, Phantom, Dodger, maybe Grease Monkey. Go with Dodger. We've used that a couple of times. Eventually we can get that jump thing. And for her, she's got the Aether transfer, which is nice. Let's also give her this ramming ability.
Damn 'em.
I didn't think I still missed that crooked face. Needles is a sight better without the bandages, but instead of a grin, there's a scar that twists like ivy as he glares me down.
Russ, what's this, business?
Or you here playing peacekeeper?
Yeah, it's business. But she's the one you gotta talk to. I'm here to make sure you don't shoot each other first.
Chris.
No, not here. Gunfire offends the neighborhood. But I'm not 8-shot.
Oh, come on. I got this one piece of hair that keeps getting into my eye. There we go.
I grit my teeth. Needles never needed his 38 to make a shot. Didn't come looking for a fight, Needles. Faster we talk, faster you get back to hawking counterfeit bags. Needles' mouth twists, but he doesn't draw.
Who's this?
Hello, I'm Dr. Eleanor Reinhardt. Pleasure to meet you. Gia said you were a past colleague of hers.
Colleague? That what she tell you? 8-shot also tell you?
Hey, Needles, you're talking to me. Nellie, give us a minute. Won't take long. We're given space. I almost regret it. Steps apart, but it feels like there's a hole in the world between Needles and me.
What the hell do you want, 8-shot? Didn't do enough damage last time? Come back for more?
Yes.
Nice to see you too, Needles. Though this stench is making me question coming down here. I don't know how you stand it.
It's good for my complexion.
A hollow howl whips through the laundry tower behind us, filling the emptiness Needles and I share. I'm going to have to just rip off the bandage and ask him. Piotr, I'm here to cash in that favor you owe me. I need a job.
No. I see how it is. Rosie and Gil are gone, so I'm your only contact. Usually I'd love to clear a tab, except you nearly got me killed last time. Favor's canceled.
I think we leverage on him.
You want a name that doesn't care about life debts instead?
You should have stayed away. I don't need more ghosts haunting me.
His eyes pinch, seconds away from slamming the door and walking out of my life a second time, until something catches him. Half a minute passes before he exhales.
Good shot, though. Okay, I have something. But after this, we're through. There's this big White Street reception for the Barony bigwigs. We play dress up, sneak in, grab some documents, get out. No one puts on a second face like you.
This like the Peacock show? Ugh, that dress pinched. I barely fit into it.
Pinched? It fit perfect. Until someone decided to stash some pricey bottles under it.
Who downed half the bottle on the way home?
Hey, I deserved it. Those clowns had knives, ripped my new suit, had to throw it out. Anyway, this time we'll be dressed as White Street officers. No pinching.
You don't think your mug's trusty enough to pull it off alone?
Don't kid. You know you always look sharper in uniform. I need someone to watch my back. Whitecaps are hawks.
Again, we're interrupted by the low howl of the laundry and the snapping of clothes held captive by the breeze. Too many lonely nights imagining this conversation run through my head. None are helpful. We haven't talked since that day with Zio. I still think about it.
Funny. I try not to.
And then there was nothing more to say. I don't like it. I've worked with smugglers I like a lot less, but none of them scrape open memories like Piotr. But he's right. I need the work, and he's the only contact on White Street I have left. I'm in, but I need details. Where are we going? What are we grabbing? How much trouble are you getting me into, Needles?
The newly refurbished Santa Anita Lodge. Battle maps. And boatloads. The gala's the top brass affair. This means we gotta blend in. Don't wanna draw fire.
All right. Sounds doable. But if you're getting me into that much trouble, I want payment up front.
Okay, but only half. For the inconvenience fee. Gonna need supplies, another uniform, another invite.
Oh, nice.
Last I checked, you were the one doing me a favor. 75%.
The job's the favor. You're lucky you're getting that much. I could be talking to the bootleggers instead.
No, you wouldn't. You're too picky to work with small-time stiffs. And you're not stupid enough to run a high-risk job with someone you don't trust.
Funny enough, you're a stiff that I'm not too sure I trust.
Uh-huh. You said it yourself. No one can put on a better second face. You aren't going to find anyone who can do that and put up with your crap. For a second, we're as still as a frozen body of water, until something suddenly flits to the surface. Needles grins.
Deal. 75.
Nice. We got 300. We're rolling rich. Oh, let me get that fake license plate real quick.
Hey, anything you need delivered today?
It'll be a while on the next shipment.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
Alright. No. Oh, okay, that's already in the right. Money, 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 money. Alright, that's the next spot, but we want to get back to that one lady and let her know that we only got part of her payment. Before we do the big job. Is this it? Yes.
Tiana is speaking into the mouthpiece of an ebony telephone, her voice softer than velvet and more furious than fire.
No, this is unacceptable. Our deal was for 20%.
She spots me and motions for me to make myself comfortable while she finishes up. I gladly oblige.
There's your mistake. You don't know me. Do not presume because I am polite and beautiful that I will hesitate to collect what is mine. Tell Victor I will visit him in 3 days.
Oh, damn.
She hangs up, breathing out hours of stress in a single sigh. She's instantly composed again.
We don't ask about her business. We get to our business.
Done?
Oh. Snippy, are we?
Oh.
Might be in a better mood if I'd known what I was stealing, and how tough it'd be to steal it.
Have I upset you? You're sitting across from me now, are you not? You aren't a child. Do not whine like one.
I feel like I'm getting yelled at by T-Plo.
These things are
Like,
more than just pop guns.
damn, alright.
You could bring down an island with that kind of firepower. That doesn't bother you?
No, it does not. I know better than to visit the kitchen to see how the cow is butchered. I simply enjoy my steak.
Well, bully for you. Some of us still have a conscience, you know.
Ha! Come, come. Tell me how things went with the madrigals.
Smooth as silk. Even got a bit of help from the kid.
Really?
Yeah, she neutered the guns, but managed to convince Banger to buy them anyway.
Well, well. How remarkable.
I hand Tiana the wad of dough and wait patiently as she counts the bills. Satisfied, she places the cash in a cigar box and hands me a slip of paper.
Your payment, as promised.
Okay. She got us medium armor. Okay. Oh, thank you.
I also managed to snag one of these for myself. I pull out the red Aether gun I nicked from the train and place it on the table between us. Its crimson glow throws Tiana's guarded face into sharp relief.
You show impressive initiative, Giovanna. I'm sure we can find a use for this.
I think it's best we let the kid handle it. She seems like the expert. What do you think this stuff is going to mean for the lowers?
Well, I do not have my great-grandmother's gift for sight, but my guess would be it will mean the same thing it usually means. People will die, and those like you and I will profit greatly.
And you're comfortable with that?
Of course.
Damn, she's cold.
Think it was a mistake to leave Banger alive?
My father used to say, your enemies cannot hunt you if they're dead. I'm not sure I believe that. What do you believe?
I slide my hand into my coat pocket to hide the sudden tremble at my fingertips. I don't know.
Giovanna, I've never known you to look over your shoulder. Byrne is an angry pup, and you brought her to heal. I wouldn't worry.
I get the feeling you're itching to tell me how you would have done things differently if you were me.
No need to be coy. If you're curious, I will tell you. The truth is, what's done is done. Everything else is smoke in the wind.
Gotta get going.
Always a pleasure. We're overdue for a proper chat. Come by later. I will make tea. And Giovanna?
I'm reaching for the door. It's cold brass cooling my hand. I turn back for a moment.
Try not to let that conscience of yours bother you too much.
At that, I can't help but grin.
Tier 6 has new stock. Alright. Let's take a look. What do we got? Machine gun. Is good. Jumping repulsors. Weapon tuner. Yeah. Matchbook. Reroll a smooth talker. Another fake license plate. Where's your check? Just lucky dice for a reroll of a failed check. I'm tempted to get them. You want screw it. Got the money. We're getting some lucky dice. I hope it's not a one-time use. God, if it is, I'm gonna be sad. That I just chopped 60 bones on that. So we want a machine gun? That's 167. So stock, right? Okay, so that's less efficient. It's not as good. I'd rather have the repair than the tuner. It's a concealed storage department. Storage of 4, so that would just make this a 4. Although it might be a square. We'll grab that, just in case. Alright, go back, manage our vehicles real quick. Oh, game just crashed. Alright. We're gonna take a moment. Just give me a few. I'm gonna get some more water. Take a minute just to come back from that. Go. We'll put on some music for y'all in a second. Let's see, what's a decent amount of time? Sorry about that little hiccup there. We are back. Question is, will Aether and Iron continue? Or we just have to open up another game? Might have to get back to, was it Going Medieval, I think was the Friday game for a bit. How's everybody's night going? Are you having a good time? Let's hope this saved. Story's really picking up, yeah. Yeah, especially when they shot the city or whatever. Yeah, I'm glad your nephew's doing good. We told a bunch of people about that. So everybody's really happy to hear that Wolfgang's doing better. I know it's a little weird to pass along, but you feel free to let them know that we're you know, cheering him on, you know. And to put a mesh in his chest. I don't know entirely what that means. I guess that means he's like more bionic. This game, don't tell me the game crashed again. I was finally enjoying a game that I don't have to like talk. You know what I mean? So just let the game play it out. I enjoyed that. Here comes an ad break. 2 minutes. Oh, I think we might have crashed again. Mesh pushes out his lungs so they no longer compress his internal organs. Whoa. I thought you said that his lungs were too small. Are they too big? Because wouldn't that be what compresses the other organs? Unless I'm thinking about it wrong. I mean, that could very well be. Oh, you didn't have the full story. That makes sense. Plus, you were worried. You weren't going to push him on that, I'm sure. Yeah. Come on. Don't crash again. It's like working on a vehicle a problem for this game. I don't know why it's doing this. This is not how this played before. Restart. That wouldn't fix anything. Not in this case. This isn't a restart computer thing. This is something else entirely. There we go. We have a 10 out of 10 weight. We are maximized on the weight on this thing. But 19 out of 19 health. We're still discreet in terms of heat. So that means we still got our grappling hook, our shotgun, and our caltrops. We're doing okay. Back. Finish that. Enter. Flatbed. I think we can have. No, it only has the one. But it has some empty storage spots. We can add small storage compartment. In Crest Store. Alright, so she's got extra storage. Like, she's got storage on storage. If we want to carry shit, this is the lady for it. She's got our flamethrower. She can ram a couple times. She's got some basic armor. She still has some weight to go. And she can equip some more stuff. So we got some room to make her a little better. And then we have the prisoner transport. Pink prisoner transport. I love it. Which we could add a whole bunch of things, but this thing is noticeable. And it has just the Gatling gun. Which we could swap for a grenade launcher. Oh my goodness. Stock repulsor. Official repulsors. Oh, it just has a stock engine. Maybe we can get like 2 new engines, maybe. Hundreds of engines. Scrap things here. Don't need to scrap. Let's repair, paint. There's nothing else here. Okay, yeah, now she has this force with that. Okay, so if we had that barrel and we had this thing, we could have got through from there. Okay. Huh. But we are trying to be discreet on this next mission. So I think we're gonna stick with our smaller vehicles. Despite the prisoner transport being freaking cool.
Stick close. I'll meet you after we're done.
Yeah. Don't keep me waiting all night.
Needles is already there, leaning against a light post, stubbing out second thoughts and his last smoke. He's taken aback.
What the hell is that?
It's a car. What do you think it is?
No. What the hell is that? Where the hell is the Chimera?
She's gone.
Don't kid.
He waits for a punchline. I let the joke go stale.
Yeah.
Sorry. Condolences. To Chimera. Beautiful machine. Wherever she is.
Forget the car. You got my uniform.
You know, I realize I'm not trying to disrespect you, Nikki, by smoking while talking about lungs. I realize that might be seen as disrespectful. This is just kind of like it's a bad habit. So, I'm sorry. Like, I just do this when I'm relaxing.
Here, invite's in the pocket. Get changed, we'll see how you look.
Turn around. Block the view, will you? With a devious smile, equal parts poison and sugar, the scoundrel turns his back and taps his foot till I finally pull on the suit. My identity fades into a neatly pressed uniform. There's not a whiff of bleach or a stitch out of place, but Piotr clicks his tongue like it's painted in stains.
Shoulder's too loose.
What, like you didn't hear me, or? She does look good. See, if our hair came out like that... Oh, you didn't hear me. So I was smoking and I didn't realize... I didn't think about it. You know, talking about lung damage stuff. Here I am, doing that. And I didn't know if that was disrespectful, so I just... You don't care. Alright, cool. I was just want to make sure. You know what I mean? What was I gonna say? But yeah, this character, if our hair came out like that instead of the weird ass mess we have right now, I'd be hella happy. But we got the weird ass mess instead. Hence the hat.
He slowly runs his hand along my arm up to my neck, checking for faults with gentle fingers. Needles, the fit's fine. No one's noticing unless you draw attention to it.
You forget where we're going? Top brass affair. Anyone who'd notice will be there. They see you in sloppy attire, they'll have you cleaning guns all night instead of grabbing maps.
Then we'll fix it later. Right now, we gotta make the entry time.
She's right.
There's not a lot of green in the lowers, but Santa Anita is one of the exceptions. After stashing my car in the overgrowth, Needles and I go through final checks, like remembering the steps to an old dance.
Hold still. I'm straight. Stop fidgeting, Lieutenant Florence. This damn shoulder stitch.
Then, Sergeant Ivan Ivanovich, better make it a rush job. We're running late. How'd you get hold of an officer uniform anyway? Doesn't feel like one of yours.
Aw, still know my work. And didn't have enough time to make two. Had to trade the laundromat owner. Cost me a very nice suit with silk. Отлично. Beautiful.
He smooths the wrinkles off my shoulders and steps back to appreciate his work. A uniform as fitted as his, but a rank higher in stripes.
There. Now, play one of Eli's elite officers.
Are you giving an order to your commanding officer, Sergeant?
No, sir. Excellent bark, sir. Remember, act like a bloodthirsty sadist who wrecks everything around you. Basically, just be 8-shot.
Ah, fuck you, dude.
My jaw pops. I should have shaken it off, but routine had lowered my guard enough to make the sucker punch dash red spots across my vision. Enough! Look, I never asked to be called 8-shot. A whole lot happened that day that I didn't want to happen. You can't keep blaming me.
I can blame who I want. 8-shot's your rep, not mine.
You damn well know that's not who I am.
Remind him of my principles, I guess. Reliability, probably not.
I might not have had Zio's rep, but clients trusted me. Remember the torch singer from the Ruby Hair?
Yeah, I remember. Lost half our pay bribing away those fixers.
We kept him safe. That's what mattered. That's who we are.
I get it, I get it. I'll try to lay off. At least until we're done.
We're in for a long night, Needles. Don't make me shoot you before we get those maps.
Right?
Anyway, the job. Play soldier till you find the maps. You signal me, I kill the lights, you grab the maps, we make for the window. Then we're free as a breeze, nice and easy, like old times. The only thing missing is...
Zio. We share a pained look, and I'm flung into a memory. The last good memory I had of the three of us.
This job's a career maker, Principessa. John Valentine's big. Bigger than anything you've done before. You pull this off, Giovanna Randazzo can stand on her own.
Mr. Blanc had him on something else in High Cloud that day. But Zio trusted me to handle the job with a whale. A client who might have made us kings. I still think about what he said. You're nothing without your reputation.
He said that, but we both know Alfonso leaned on his charm. Peddled more of his crap being glib than his rep ever did.
Okay.
I distinctly remember you saying our first gig was a one-off, and somehow your mug kept turning up.
He had a good sales pitch. Come on, Needles. Our next job is the Crystal House. Be our third. Dress up, have fun. We'll be able to afford top-shelf drinks by the time we're done. You Randazzos were good to work with, even if you always played hero.
You remember a lot for someone who said he wanted to forget.
It was from before we got matching scars, Malaya.
It's a bittersweet reminder. A temptation to linger or lean closer. But I'm pulled into another memory. I'm standing with 2 glasses of booze at Zio's headstone. Piotr was off getting loaded at every dive he could find. Why'd you skip the funeral, Piotr? His eyes shut. Whatever closeness Zio's memory gave us vanishes.
You want to spend the night chit-chatting? No? Then let's go. Uniform's good.
Fine. We've got a party to hit. Everything runs quiet here. Despite its past, this is orderly ground. Doubt Eli would settle for anything less than perfection. They say the ink on the peace treaty was still wet when the bomb went off. Took out most of the old guard and any remaining sense of honor among their rank. White Street salvaged train cars when they went the way of the horse carriage. Ripped out the insides for parts and repackaged the bodies into buildings. Compared to the steady murmur of voices and revelry up the hill, the train cars building might as well be a wallflower. Quiet, unassuming, and far away enough that no one would notice if I took a quick peek inside.
Oh yeah, no, that's way too hard. Leave that alone.
With Eli's war heating up, I doubt the other baronies are turning a blind eye. Any one of them could be next. We step into a vision of order, unity, and victory. Streaming banners, pristine uniforms, success stories painted on the walls. White Street's officers are lush on the atmosphere as much as the drinks.
Attention! The General!
Dozens of boots all stomp into form. Perfect, immediate obedience for the man at the top of the stairs. The Baron of White Street, General Eli Tillingast.
My friends, tonight is for you. Tonight we celebrate our victories. As we speak, our forces liberate the islands of Fresh Pond Park, returning them to their true home in White Street. This city is a cesspool. For too long, its people have drowned in complacency, greed, and filth. Through our efforts, we will save them. We will give clean water, purpose, order, and above all else, a future. Look around you. The Lodge was once the place of our greatest betrayal, a bombed-out monument of futile calls for peace. Now, it is a symbol of rebirth, thanks to our new Aether, thanks to you.
He strides down the stairs, each step a victory, each step assured and heavy. He scans the room with a smug smile and enters into the crowd.
Each of you have sacrificed much, have fought hard and longed for a brighter future. Sir, what future do you see? A future where we finally bring peace to the lowers. Excellent. Peace is within our grasp, and then all this useless bloodshed can end. And you, Lieutenant, what is the future you see?
The General lays a gloved hand on my shoulder, firm and blistering. His eyes focus on me alone like a dozen spotlights. I sweat under the heat of his glare. Sir, White Street will be an inspiration to the lowers. No more will we suffer rot and complacency. No more will we struggle to breathe. We'll lead the city to a promising new future.
Well spoken, Lieutenant. They call us monsters, tyrants, warmongers. They're wrong. We fight only to defend this city against the muck. We will preserve civilization while restoring it to its past glory. However, tonight, you will drink, rest, converse amongst your comrades. Look forward to a future where these nights are common. At ease.
Alright.
I can taste dollar signs just by looking at the bubbly flutes. From the faded bottle labels, White Street's been waiting to put these out for a long time. One of the tables is a picked-over patch of empty glasses and half-finished trays, but not everything's been touched. A lone bottle of champagne sits on the corner of the table.
Alright. We could try and swipe the bottle. I'm thinking we don't, because that got us apparently in a ton of trouble before. in our past. So I'm gonna leave it, although I kind of want it.
Did you hear about what happened to Sergeant Major Lutzko? Someone ought to put a muzzle on those intelligence mutts.
Yeah.
Who? Gregson's girl? I keep telling her not to wait up late, but she won't hear it. I told her he's working overtime to track down that missing train shipment, and she said...
You will not speak. You will not think. And next time you will bite your tongue before you spread fanciful stories about an escape from the tomb. Am I clear, soldier?
A group of red-faced officers emerge from the door to cool off with champagne and socialization. The door swings shut without a click.
That's good.
Through a crack in the door, I spy freshly drawn battle maps stuck to the table by a fistful of pins. All that's left to do is call Needles.
Alright, let's go.
I meet Needles' Eye from across the room filled with uniforms and firearms. He gives me the signal while he fades from the crowd to do his part. My muscles tense as I angle for the door. The lodge goes dark. The officers fight to control the ensuing chaos. Meanwhile, I rush the map room, swipe the maps, and return to the halls faster than a blink. Needles is just as quick, already at the window. Needles, where's that damn rope? Something glints. The barrel of a gun drives into my gut. His breath's hot, daring me to move.
The maps ain't shut.
Bastardo. Why?
Why? For your screw-up. For the torture. For getting Alfonso killed. Pick one.
I saved you. He doesn't move. Blood pounds my ears. I remember why I didn't want to go to Needles while I shoved the maps into him. I hate that I trusted this man. But more than that, I hate how I had no choice. Don't do this. It's not too late, Pyotr. I feel the tremor of his arm and imagine his face in the dark, grappling with if I was right. Before an answer, an apology, or even a goodbye, he's gone. I bury the hurt of betrayal under 6 feet of urgency as the lights switch on and I head for the exit. The only thing blocking my way is a junior officer.
Halt! Everybody stays inside until the lodge has been properly swept.
Near impossible. I'll just claim I have to leave.
Step aside. I have duties to attend to.
Sorry, sir. Orders are orders. Barring approved exceptions.
I'm surveying the perimeter, as you should be as well. The threat isn't on the inside, it's the outside. Now move! I barely hear the officer's canned lines. Pitched voices at the stairs scream my time's running short. Enough! Out of my way, now! It wasn't a careful exit. I clip past the officer as he lets out an offended squawk. He doesn't chase me, but he'll sure remember the encounter when the questions start.
Yeah, he will. Shit.
I'm clear. I get a whiff of sweet relief, but my breath catches at a pack of White Street officers. They don't see me. Their fangs are already bared at the man cornered between them.
Let's try this again. Where were you running off to?
Out for a smoke. Need the details of my piss, too? The itch I got from the bushes?
Check him.
The teeth come down. Needles flinches. He's fighting to keep that cocksure glare, but I see the whites of his eyes. He knows he's one bad move away from a dead man. It's the second time I've seen Needles make that face. The second time I've had to decide whether to risk myself by grabbing his hand. If I don't run now, I lose my exit. If I do, I leave Needles for dead. Just like back then, I only get to pick one.
It's just tough. I'm legitimately at a point I don't know. Like, he was a dick. But we have history together. And, you know, outside of this, we have a reputation to uphold. And that is that we get our job done. The people that hire us. Technically, yeah, alright. Might change them. Yeah, that's true too. Let me see.
Damn it. I couldn't leave Needles then. I can't now. You! What are you doing with that man?
Sir, we found him sneaking about while on patrol.
Let him go. He's one of our test infiltrators. We're conducting a security drill on response times. We're checking how long it takes soldiers to suspect that think face. The officer's hand only tightens on his side piece. This guy isn't a greenhorn. He's not letting a suspect go without good cause.
Okay, we can either daredevil this, the potential roll of 7, con the officers with needles. Alright, so far we've been doing good on our blue checks. I'm legit nervous. Come on! Yes! Woo! Okay.
Ivanovich, you're late for Operation Fox. Clean yourself up before I report you for your disgraceful attire. An urgent message to play along strains through my soldierly disguise. Needles receives it. Shaking off the officers like he hadn't been seconds from a bullet, he marches up and checks my pristine lapels.
Ah, whose fault is that? Where the hell were you, Florence? You should have stopped them before they split my lip.
Your performance was sloppy. If you'd been more subtle, you wouldn't have been stopped.
Sloppy? My performance was fine until...
Enough! Apologies, sir. We'll leave you to clean yourselves up.
The air's an Aether canister waiting to blow. Each silent step away from the lodge nudges the pressure higher and higher, until something bursts.
What the hell were you thinking? You did this last time! You played hero and everything went to hell! Why'd you have to come back?
Excuse you?
That what this is about? You trying to make me feel bad I saved you? I don't pick cargo over my crew, remember?
Yeah,
Save it. You owe me double. You're going to pay up, and then you're going to get the hell out of my sight. Needle's response hangs from his mouth. Insult, retort, plea, apology. I don't find out what. He shuts his mouth and locks it away behind a tight nod. In this line of work, sometimes the best outcome you get is the one where everyone walks away. First chance I get, I'm dropping you off. You can find your own way back. Just don't get killed.
Damn. We really said screw you, dude. You're welcome, you're alive.
Gia!
Damn it! They must have found out about the maps.
Gammo. Memory lane wasn't bad enough. I needed to get shot at with you again.
Yes.
Then you shouldn't have torpedoed the escape plan. Need to find another route.
Right? Road gaps can be jumped to reach the other side, but moving between roads is a lot of action points. Plan your turn carefully, then you have less AP for other actions.
What the hell did you two do? The whole island's lit up.
Later.
Seriously, not a good time. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Move here. Drop our pile drops. Alright, now she's got the flamethrower. And heals. Did I get hurt? No, not yet. Hey. I love that everybody getting close to me has less AP because I keep apparently sabotaging their engine. Alright, well, I am going to I'm gonna shoot this guy. And then I'm just gonna jump over. I don't want to get hit by the thing. And the end turn. And it's just gonna come down. And give us a little health. Shoot. Come on. How far does this go? Range is long. Alright. Okay. Got him. Everybody jump over this side. Great idea. Brilliant freaking blokes. Alright. Gonna just pop back over.
Crackers! Not my
There's our exit.
Ooh, we got a machine gun. Nice free machine gun. That is discreet. Matchbook. Contraband. Cheese crackers. Wait, you don't know? Don't know that?
Stop.
Commonplace term.
Good. I got a hidey hole. You should dust.
You think?
He's gone the moment I take my eyes off him, but Piotr's voice trails back like cigarette smoke.
Don't get yourself killed, Milaya.
Cress pulls up shortly after. One appraising look later, she settles into the cooling seat.
So, rough night.
Yeah,
How you holding up?
we made it out alive, and I got paid. That's better than our last job.
200. And another level up. Whew. Alright, so Phantom was taking up a lot of options there as well. So I think we'll take that bump. Press here. Like we give her, she's full of brass, you know what I mean? Alright, so I think we just gotta head back.
Miss Randazzo, before I forget, another package arrived for you.
Package? I didn't order anything.
Ain't my business. Just letting you know.
You said another?
Yes, ma'am. That's the 5th one in 2 days. Good thing you got that Heights girl to collect them for you. Here you are.
It's a big, mysterious wooden box. The kind you check for hidden wires or a whiff of gunpowder. What I find rocks my feet just as hard as any explosive. A shipping label addressed to 8-Shot Randazzo.
Oh my gosh. This girl's gonna get us killed.
Where's Nellie?
I haven't seen her since this morning.
Damn it. I gotta find the kid. Better start asking around. If anyone knows anything, it's crap.
Alright, first. Sell shit. What's this thing? Oh wait, no, this is a bribe thing. I don't need to sell this. Never mind. Sorry, lady. I don't need to talk to you. Do you need to go to the garage and repair? Alright. The other thing I think we need to do, I think it's, so we can change the shotgun for a machine gun. And I prefer that because of the range. I think that'll be good. Honeybee feels like it should be at range. You know what I mean? Alright. This vehicle will become undrivable as it's overweight. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I guess we gotta go shotgun. Alright, or we swap it for the lighter armor. Yeah. And then the flatbed. Flatbed, we can give that the medium armor. Alright. It's repairing crew. We need to put anything away. It's the shotgun. We can put that away for now. Oh, I'm supposed to ask Cress if she's seen Nelly. My bad.
Cress, you seen Nelly?
Yeah, I've seen her. Your client came in here asking for a place to stay. Brought rent and coffee. So, I gave her keys to the greenhouse. You're tense. Everything good, Gia?
No.
Oh, not at all. It's the greenhouse.
I stalk the rows of dim glass panes and dead brown fields like a specter in search of a soul who wronged me. Maybe she has, but the voice that drifts through the cracked door is more delighted squeal than malevolent cackle. I all but storm her lair. It's hot. The blood to my head, the sweat in my gloves, the sticky air of a previously dark and gloomy greenhouse.
Now for the... Oh, Gia! I'm so glad you came. I'm not finished setting up yet, but I'm getting close.
What the hell is all this?
I'm setting up shop. By shop, of course, I mean research laboratory.
Okay.
The corner's a hill's worth of aged crates and rusted farm tools. It wouldn't be the first thing carelessly thrown around. Nellie's chalkboard is crammed to the edges with physics equations and calculations and all sorts of mathematical junk I can't begin to parse.
I can think of a few things I'd like to
The
throw
scent of
around.
decades-old mulch is a kick to my senses. It's still not enough to make me forget why I'm here.
I should say things. That's not right.
So, what do you think?
Let's give her her package.
A package arrived for me. Or should I say, for you. If I had any doubts about who was using my name, they're stomped flat by the recognition barreling off Nellie's face. My face fights to stay calm.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful! That's the Aether capacitor I was waiting for.
Nellie, why are you making orders under my name?
How did you get my Amazon password?
Oh, well, to stop the well, I need lab supplies. To get supplies, I need people willing to sell to me. I noticed how much weight your name carried in the lowers, so I borrowed it. To help grease the wheels, so to speak. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I probably should have asked. You're not angry, are you?
Never.
I slam the package on the table. The blast of sound rattles the windows, freezing the kid to the floor.
Shit.
Angry doesn't cover it. You can't go throwing the name 8-Shot around.
What? But other people call you that all the time. Like Banger. And Needles, too.
You got lucky. Banger would have cut you to shreds if I wasn't the go-between. And Needles? That prick knew me before I got the name. And if he was a bigger bastard, he could have gone for you to get to me.
I didn't... I'm so sorry. I truly am. I had no idea it would cause you so much trouble.
Molten protest scorches my throat. I want to snarl where this oblivious airhead can stick her apology. But the words sputter out, doused by a second of clarity. You don't know anything. A sudden weight presses down on my shoulders. I barely feel the splinters as I take a seat. It isn't until I wave my hat at the opposite crate that the kid sits too. The job went sideways. My job. Needles and I were moving cargo for a big shot. It should have been a career maker. But we messed up. We drew fire and I had to make a call that cost us the cargo. Knew there'd be consequences. Just didn't know how bad they'd be. It was my screw-up. But Zio Alfonso insisted he come along to give our client, Valentine, the bad news. He told me not to say a word. Not about the shipment, not about Needles. Not that I was the one behind the wheel. I've run through that day 1,000,000 times in my head. I should have had a back door. A way out when things turned sour. If only. The room was cold. Valentine sat there like a judge waiting for his end-of-day docket. He was calm at first. He asked what went wrong, whose fault it all was. Zio stepped forward, ready to take the blame. He tried to explain it all away. He could talk his way out of anything. Then, he couldn't. I don't remember the last thing he said before I felt his chest go still. Dark silhouettes slither out from the black spots in my vision. I see him on the floor. I feel the cold. I hear his last, frightened breath rattle out of his throat.
Chia, are you okay?
No.
Jeez.
Clean that up before you go. I don't want him staining the floor.
John Valentine, the butcher of Southtown, savior of the 7 uprisings, richer than kings. My big break. A man they said was untouchable. I decided to test that theory. I emptied my revolver into him, right there. I emptied every cylinder. All 7 shots hit their mark. But it wasn't enough. It was the 8th shot that turned me into the monster.
Damn. Damn.
My fingers twitch under a phantom recoil, kicking me back to the present. Instead of a skyscraper with 2 cooling bodies, I'm back in a dingy greenhouse with a wide-eyed girl.
What happened after that?
I found some more bullets. What do you mean what happened?
My fingers twitch again. I haven't missed a cigarette this much since my apartment flooded. I got out.
Shot again. I missed. I fired. I tried to eat my popsicle, but I missed. So I had to lay down.
They just let you go? After you took out their employer?
Didn't realize their boss was dead yet. Probably thought he was the one holding the gun. And they were busy finishing up with someone else. I wasn't the only one who had to report in. Except while Zio and I got the big man, Needles had to answer to a knife. Neither of us walked out of there unscathed. Between the job gone wrong, Zio, Valentine's goons, and our falling out, Piotr had plenty of reason to be mad. Didn't end with Valentine. He wasn't a baron, but he was a man of the city in his own right. Enough people wanted him avenged.
And they're still after you? Is that why your name's so dangerous?
Not as much as there used to be, but I try not to invite trouble. I might have become 8-shot when I killed Valentine, but I hadn't cemented its meaning until I put enough bullets into everyone sent after me.
Damn. Why is our skills in this stuff so low, though? Like, we have the ability to just, like, empty out friggin' mob gangs. And we're like, we gotta talk our way out of a situation. I can't lie. Like, the fuck? What?
I lost my rep, my name. That's what. In this line of work, all it takes is one bad job to wipe years of goodwill.
But that's not fair. He killed your uncle.
Think about it, Professor. If one of your colleagues snapped and killed the dean, you think anyone would care why?
I suppose not.
That's right. Because as far as anyone cares, I screwed up a job and killed my client. That's enough to scare off anyone. And while some respect the name, most don't. Sure, it might have some pull in this part of town, but it's not a badge of honor. It's a reminder of one of the darkest days in my life.
Oh, Chia. I'm so sorry.
She smiles and the sun comes out. The dark days of the past fade back where they belong.
And I'll register an official address and sign for my own packages from now on.
You dumbass. That's not any better. You have somebody coming after you.
You better, Principessa.
Am I the only one thinking this? Doesn't she have like a killer on the loose to like take her out? Isn't registering your name and a... don't know who wrote this. I'm at the point where I'm seeing problems, and I just... Stop it.
Hi, Gia.
A lab, huh? This where you're going to fix the well?
Yes.
And I gotta take
Once
this
I
hat
finish
off.
setting
My
up,
head is
I'll
starting
need
to
to
get itchy.
reconstruct my notes. I've already written down the most important parts, but I'll need time to integrate the new data and proper equipment to start prototyping, of course. At the very least, I'll need an etheric counter, paneling, coiling, and a complete toolkit. Fortunately, I've gotten a head start. Cress won't mind the mess, will she?
Just don't break any windows. I thought you lost your money with the briefcase. Where'd you get the cash for this place?
I earned it. I might not have your talent for smuggling, but no one in the hole knows Aethonics like me. Compared to solving Morrison's experiment, fixing a light or a wire is trivial. And sometimes I make shopping runs or watch pets.
And no one's given you any trouble?
Well, not everyone's friendly, but whenever things start turning ugly, I just say I know 8. I know you, and they leave me alone. You're pretty famous around here, you know.
She does. It's like the girl that sees all the safe choices in a horror movie, but runs back into the house where the murderer is. Yeah. Yeah.
Doubt this place is what you're used to.
It's nice, spacious, and it has excellent ventilation. For an old greenhouse, that is. Once I finish decluttering and decontaminating all the surfaces, I'm sure it'll start feeling homey. It's so exciting. I've never had a space to truly make my own. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Okay.
That's the last of the jobs I had lined up. I should catch up with Tiana while I've got air.
Stravo.
This is a point of no return. You're about to start the final mission of White Street, which permanently closes off White Street Island and any remaining issues. Ooh. Alright, let's go shopping first. Cress's flatbed has a secondary auxiliary thing, so I think we can get this for her. I think that's all we're gonna do here. Back to the hole real quick. Back to the vehicles real quick. Alright. Alright. We are on 2 hours. We got 1 more hour to go. Hold on. Got a notification here. Oh. It was just reminding me to unmute my mic. I'm gonna do a quick save. Not what I wanted to do. Was there any other shops that we wanted to get? I'm trying to think where the engines were. So I remember there was being a place with better engines. Hang on. Sorry, I just see one of those "you're not coming back to this island" things, and I'm like, hold up, I gotta look around. That's locations locked. There's the warehouse. Auto. Safe house. Payment districts. It's not that. I think it was the commercial district, but oh, man.
Ahead of me, a white street supply van hits a wire trap and careens off the road in a shower of sparks. Garbed in rags and desperation, a gang of scrappers crawl from their hiding places and descend on the metal carcass.
No, we're just gonna keep driving.
I draw the notice of one of the scrappers. Then, all of them.
Damn
They
it.
huddle together, creating a wall of bodies.
We're just gonna floor it.
I grind my foot into the gas pedal, and my ride lurches forward, hurtling towards the scrappers. The Burrows gang explodes into action, scattering for cover as I fly past them. No scrappers pursue me, but a long while passes before I can tear my eyes from the rearview mirror and finally lay off the accelerator. Tinker's Repairs and General Goods is a well-known...
Need something?
Yeah.
Tell me what you've got.
Prices like these should be illegal.
Yeah, I bet. Alright. We have heat-proof shielding, more concealed compartment stuff, more light armor, another machine gun. This is not what I wanted. Alright.
Keep on the straight and narrow, friend.
Yeah, you too, buddy. You too. Back to Wait Street. Hero's Arch. I don't think this had anything, right? No, this is just our old dead card. Aether&Iron, no. Grand Promenade, no. Maybe this? This is where what's his face is, right? Stupid needles. Yeah, but he's got.
Hey, anything you need?
It'll be a while on the next
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
We have the magnet mine dispenser. Applies projectile vulnerability. Target vehicle. Rusty pistols. Oh, I wanted to... I swear there was some place with engines. I'm sorry, we're gonna try 1 or 2 more spots and then I'm calling it. We'll just go on to the next part of the game. The engines means more stuff we can do, you know? These people have anything I can... No, this is... Can we get there? Oh, we can. This place. Store. There we go. Oh, they're just stock? Alright. Wait for me to see, like... Is there a way for me to compare to somebody else? Shotgun. More heat-proof shielding. Well, we can get some of this basic armor stuff to fill armor spots that we might have been missing. Presses people? Yeah, I'll have to figure out where they were located. Okay. Whoops. Our storage. This thing's armored to all heck. See, that one's got a stock repulsor, so we do need at least one efficient. She's got enough. Okay, so everything but the prisoner transport has. Okay. It actually has 2 more spots for armor slots. This thing could have a ton of health. Alright, let's see if we can find Cress's people's spot. I don't remember where they're located. I think it was this, but that location's locked. It's not the warehouse. Is it Arkstad? That's it. There we go.
Negotiations were making progress. Ah, you must be Giovanna. Gia, I'm told you prefer. Sam Lowe, president of the Undercity League.
The so-called rats might get looked down on, but even the barons had to pretend to play nice with the Undercity League. Samuel Ironhand Lowe represented every Aether&Iron in New York.
I have to thank you. You kept our Cressa alive today.
He sticks out his hand to shake. A genuine smile follows. The man's warm, inviting. A memory of Pop showing us our new sweaters on Christmas morning floats up from the recess of my mind. Surprised you know me. What have you heard? My name's taken some hits. Depending on your racket, it's usually passed around either with caution or horror. He turns towards me, thumbing his suspenders, and gives me his whole attention.
I love the thumbing his suspenders. Yeah, that's...
Good things. Our friends Alexander and Maria, and Cress here too, describe you as someone to rely on.
That's it? His eyes drape over me like a warm blanket, wrapping me in an understanding look. He knows. He knows all of it.
This city is filled with stories, Gia. I've heard them all. What I've found is that the only ones worth paying attention to are those happening right now. And your story right now is quite exciting.
Okay.
What's the Undercity League doing in White Street?
Negotiation. White Street's been so busy with their war that they've neglected their duties. Eli is still obligated to provide every basic necessity to his Aetho engineers.
Your negotiations have gone nowhere, Ironhand. The shortages, the imprisonments, the terriers having free reign over contracts. You're begging for scraps.
Don't downplay our progress now. More food, medicine, and parts. Even some years shaved off contracts. Negotiations might not be as flashy as a prison break, but they make a difference.
You didn't see them in the tomb. They couldn't wait.
And now how many more will be rounded up, locked away? How many terriers will be down here intruding in your lives, looking for those you freed? Adding more years to contracts. Eli is not made of stone. Even he's capable of compassion. He could have been talked into seeing his judgment was too hasty. Now he'll harden himself.
Eli used harden.
You give him too much credit.
He will regard every one of us as a potential accomplice.
He's never gonna change his mind, no matter how much ass you kiss. He was stringing you along. You're still just a rat. We're all just rats.
I am certain your friend here, even in her line of work, is familiar with making compromises with the barons in order to succeed.
No.
A baron will try to pull one on you every chance they get. It's in their nature. We don't do ourselves any favors playing by rules they just laugh at.
I have this argument with someone regularly. I'll tell you what I tell him. You can't make a car fly with a cracked engine.
I've got a roll of tape that says otherwise. But I know, life's not a car, even if it'd be easier if it worked like one.
But what's done is done. Cress, I may not agree with your methods, but thank you. Thank you for helping them escape. I will take care of the rest.
What are you going to do? Eli's probably heard about the prison break by now. He's probably got patrols up and down the barony looking for them.
What I do best, negotiate. Our newly liberated friends will need new homes, quickly. I know barons who will buy the contracts. People who are not unreasonable. But Cress, next time remember, there is always a risk when you charge at the Lion's Head.
With that, the venerable Iron Hand leaves us, sharing friendly smiles and kind words with those he passes. Cress, on the other hand, goes slack.
Look at them. They believe every word of it. That this time the negotiations will work. They shouldn't have that hope.
You all right, Cress? That didn't seem like the first time you've gotten a talking to.
Iron Hand's not a bad guy. Honestly, he overworks himself, trying to keep the rest of us afloat. I understand it, but he makes it hard to argue back.
The more I look at Cress, the more I see the sway on her feet, the way she keeps massaging around her prosthetic limb. Either the job or the chat with Iron Hand was catching up to her. Ready to head back?
Not yet. I want to stop off at the Department of Contracts.
We could do that, but we're gonna visit that garage like we talked about. That's right, we could have bought a vehicle. Oh, if only I'd saved the money. Could have got an Aether Scout. I just wanted to take a look at it. Look at the little thing. A little tiny thing. It's got like one passenger. You got a wheelless carriage. Or a United Aether Sweeper. Oh man. I did it dumb and bought a bunch of stuff, didn't I? Pencil Porsche. Change parts, well. You win some, you lose some. Let's do this department things you're talking about.
Cress walks me through a door that smells of old paper and cooling coffee, and I double take. Above packed shelves and harried archivists, I see a sky of stained glass and stars made up of winking aether light. From the way Cress basks under its light, I doubt we're here to thumb through records. Madonna, what's that for?
Stargazing. Come on, take a load off. The light's hitting the glass just right to...
Alright. This.
Cress claims a spot like it's a regular perch at a bar. I follow her lead. Never thought I'd be stargazing indoors.
Yeah, well, you get used to doing those things indoors. When terriers and barons keep hammering you back down. They think if they keep the sky away, you stop looking up. So, we brought the sky to us.
Eli destroyed every theater and speakeasy years ago. I remember when the last vaudeville theater went up in flames. Surprised he left all this.
You think a baron cares about what happens down here? This place's been around long before Eli set up his sanitation brigade.
How long's that?
1880s? Sometime after Holdstone?
It was a memory burned into the minds of every New Yorker.
Holdstone
and everything they're
Bravery.
photographed as they jumped from an island on fire. The island sank, thousands died. Fleeing rats were blamed. The rest is history. Reminds me of nights on the roof with Zio.
You could see stars in the burrows?
No, this was later. I just found this little apartment. Remember, what's his name? The Baron who only wore red? He called himself something.
Red Baron? Red Baron Pizza?
Mr. Love?
Oh.
Ran the gentleman's quarter. That Baron, he's out south now. I think.
Ugh, slimy bastard. So, I just moved in. Zio comes by, brings a 30-year-old bottle of whiskey from who knows where. Talks about that time he got stranded in the Russian wilderness running guns in the Great War.
I like that story.
He always said the stars brought him home.
You really think he outran a bear at the end?
Did it matter? Every time he came home, his stories make comic books feel like reading a technical manual. Like I was out in the world with him. Cress stares upward into the faux night sky, her pale eyes darting from star to star.
I miss his stories about the constellations. He knew them all.
You're into the constellations?
There's a lot about me you don't know. My parents taught me. We used to have an undersky like this on my old island, built by a hobby astronomer, obsessed with capturing every constellation. Ursa, Canis, Calliope. Those were my bedtime stories. Argo was my favorite, a ship built perfectly to explore the whole world. A machine that never failed.
She rubs her arm where rat engineering bonds iron with flesh. Her eyes are fixed on the lights above. So, this prison break, this the type of work you do when you're not at the garage?
Sometimes. It can't be all roadside repairs and repulsor changes.
Yeah.
And that sponsor?
I like Crest a lot.
I can't tell you that, Gia. Not yet.
As near impossible.
I've seen skyscrapers with more bend than Cress. I let the question lie for now. Cress reaches over and grabs my arm.
Watch. Here he comes.
Oh.
It's always beautiful. Every time. There's real hope out there, Gia. There are people out there who are changing things, fighting back against the Barons. This was only a small part.
Fighting Barons will get you shot, Cress. There's enough tragedies in the lowers to fill stacks of tawdry magazines. They usually end with, they died doing the right thing.
You said it yourself. You don't win against the Barons by playing by the rules. Hey, Gia. Thanks. I know you're really just looking to polish your rep, but you did good today.
Look, you've done me a lot of favors lately. With the past year, with my car, and with Zio. This was the least I could do.
Don't get mushy on me. Anyway, we should get back.
My eyes skim a series of titles to do with Aether&Iron and Aether theory. Behind me, I hear Nellie gasp in anticipation, delight, recognition.
I think it was anticipation.
Strasbourg, King Stratosphere. Despite his personal peccadillos and suspected anti-American leanings, the scientific advances of Arnold Strasbourg, chiefly known for his advancement of aether propulsion and suspension at high altitudes, ironically widened the gap of wealth inequality even further in favor of the Uppers baronies despite their brilliance. I'm sure Strasbourg himself would have something to say to this author, if he hadn't disappeared into thin air.
No
understanding of brevity.
skip that. There's more bookshelves, probably more stuff to look in.
San Francisco doesn't look that far away.
I'm passing on books at the moment.
Aether&Iron start young.
Okay, it's just the kids.
The game of pitch penny's still going, filling the hat with a fresh pool.
Hey.
I throw a hard curveball. The coin skitters up the wall and flips, off the iron wall, off the brim, and into the waiting basket.
Oh yeah, another $20. You think we can make enough off of pitch penny to afford the other vehicle?
The rain of coins slows, the group thins, but one of the stragglers waves me over, inviting me for
one final game.
Practice makes perfect. I feel the exact point to throw, the exact force I need, but a speck of dust catches my nose.
I think it played the if you fail. Stealing the kids. No, it wasn't the kids. that's the adults down here. Not the kids. Don't make me out to be a monster. That was mean. I love kids. Sort of. Listen, eat shot. Listen here, Principessa. Alright, y'all. We got a half hour to kill. Let's see if we can get through this next section in that time.
If you can't find someone to clear out the warehouse before they arrive, I expect you have the survival instinct to do it yourself. Prioritize guns, clean water, anything that can be moved quickly. Ah, stravo, Giovanna. Come. I'll open the wine.
Tiana used to trade her imported smokes for information mixed with good conversation. When I converted the cigarettes into a demon on my back, we swapped vices. I take my seat while Tiana produces a bottle with just the right number of zeros attached to it. She starts me off with a finger's worth. How much did you make up our last chat again?
Don't pout. You know the rules. You supply the conversation, I supply the wine.
Fine. What do you want to know this time?
Tell me, how is White Street?
You should already know. You've got people out there?
Oh, Giovanna. I do not hire them for their conversational skills. Paint me a picture of it all.
A thought occurs to me at the same time a grin escapes the corner of my mouth. You're blind. You really don't know.
I see more than you do, Machichu.
It's bleak, with the renewed war effort and red Aether and increased arrests. It's only going to get worse.
It does not take the sight to see that. Eli's become too proud to accept that he's past his prime. White Street will never again reach those heights they once did.
Even with those weapons you had me swipe?
If wars were decided by a few crates of guns, the lowers would be a far less profitable place. His red Aether provides opportunity, and many have watched Eli with a dark fascination.
Like you. Tiana's smile glints gold in the yellow light of her parlor. I wonder how many of those terrible weapons have suddenly appeared in one of her many warehouses across the lowers. She refills my glass, and we share a drink over chatter, though it's not long before I find a common thread woven within her questioning. I know I haven't traveled much lately, but I do know more than just White Street. What are you not telling me? Her manicured finger dances around the rim of her glass. while her silent eyes dangle my own question in the air in front of me like string on a cat's nose.
Ah, you are a good investment, Mashichu. And this information is old anyway.
How generous of you.
Not at all. You're lucky, you know, that you finished your business in White Street when you did. An order went out last night. All able-bodied citizens are to report for draft.
I feel a black glove yank my stomach into my throat. It started like this last time, too.
Those who do not report are to be considered disloyal.
Eli's starting another purge. I need to talk to Cress. You don't seem too cut up about the whole thing. A pained expression contorts her face. She puffs on her cigarette petulantly.
Don't be cruel.
And you knew, didn't you? Before the order even came out. You couldn't have given me a heads up? Even Cress? Or were you too busy?
Do not make me the villain, Giovanna. You were down there. If you didn't see what has been obvious for some time, that is on you.
You know more than you're letting on.
Yes.
Tiana, please. Cress has people down there. Her narrowed eyes soften.
I know the shooting has already started. I know White Street soldiers are going door to door in the civilian districts. I know that Eli intends this to be his final purge.
Shit.
If Cress has anyone left over there, now would be the time to
We
get
were
them
just
out.
there.
I think of the Rainbow District and tell myself Needles would have run before the first shot. If the Whitecaps are in the civilian districts, it won't be long before they delve into the Undercity.
Alright, let's get Cress and get the hell out.
My heart floods into my eyes and ears as I run to the garage to find Cress. Maybe there's still time to. Deaf and blind, I skid through the door to find her hunched over a table, staring at a radio all gone to static. Cress, I just heard from Tiana. It's Eli.
I know.
She's unfocused, agitated, uneasy. Dust meanders in and out of the void between us. What does she mean? Why is she just standing there?
I have another job for you. Pays well. More than anything you've taken since your uncle died. Do it, and I consider us even. For all of it.
Cress?
It's my sponsor. And me. We need you to go back into White Street.
Look, Cress. I can't stay in the dark about this any longer. I risked my neck over that prison break. I did that for you, not some anonymous backseat driver with cash to blow.
Quit pushing it. When everything is over, I'll tell you what you want to know.
Why all the secrecy? This guy threatening you?
No, it's not like that. You'll understand when you meet him. You can shake the answers out of him then. He's a good man, but right now, people need our help.
Yeah, Eli, there's no way I could get close enough for that. 8 shot or not.
She's right. If I'm taking this job, we're on a tight deadline. But I can't stop that uneasy itch from spreading over my whole body. Cress, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Where's the pickup location? If they're too deep in White Street, it'll be near impossible getting to them.
In the civilian district, there's an old theater. From before Eli banned screenings that weren't propaganda reels. The Western.
I map it out in my head. Sounded doable at least. Less impossible than the other parts of White Street during a purge. Low priority area, less security, lots of routes in and out. Who are these people? And why are they on Eli's hit list?
They're disloyal. Aether&Iron and others. White Street nobodies. They'd be under notice if Eli wasn't cleaning house. His new weapons? Finally ready for war. So he's removing any chance of a two-front fight.
If they're high on his list, he might be sending more firepower than I can handle.
I'm not asking you to take on an army. Just to pick up and run. As fast as you can.
Okay, Cress. We'll get them out.
Come on. We need to be there yesterday. Make sure everything's ready to go. We can't afford to detour.
Part of me is like, grab the heavy vehicle for this one. This thing is... Still have another piece of basic armor. We have another one of those? Hold on. Pockets. Oh. No, not the flatbed. My bad. Transport. Equipped. Storage. Alright. Alright, let's do this thing. We got the Princess Transport. We got a big rig fixer machine. Armored all to hell. Got a grenade launcher. We get
Smoke rises in the distance.
The Western is over there.
We need to be careful. Stay close.
Oh, God.
Not again.
Everything is still. A picture of devastation. The smoke, the bodies, the amber light casting shadows on shades of gray.
Ah!
Nellie, stay here. I'm going to check if anyone's still alive. Cress? She's already moving, wordlessly racing from body to body, as though there was still time to do anything.
Damn.
The tall man is dead. Or perhaps it isn't a man at all. I can't make out more than tattered overalls and a color that will forever ruin summer sunsets. This city has a saying. We all gotta take the final ferry trip someday. I can't give them much, but maybe I can pay their last fare. I flip his fare. Wherever he is, I hope it's somewhere he's whole again. A young boy, no more than 16. His eyes pale and white. He stares up unendingly into an iron sky. I flip his coin high, following the arc of his final gaze. I lean too close, and the small woman raises a hand to touch mine. It's gentle and weak, her cold, soft skin conveying too much in a language I could not understand before falling to the ground, speechless. I gently flip her coin, leaving it in her cooling palm. Movement from the epicenter of destruction. My heart squeezes out of every fingertip. I catch my breath and reach for my piece, when a voice pierces the quiet.
You... I remember you.
Shuffled steps echo in a lonely, offbeat march. But it's the breathing, thin and slow, like a whisper carried by the breeze, that tells me she's already dead.
You came.
Her solemn advance is halted by a short wobble and the start of an inevitable fall. Cress's arms catch her before she hits ground.
Maria! Maria, what happened here? Where is...
Eli. He wanted the underground.
No, this wasn't supposed to happen.
You have to stop him.
Cress moves to say something in return. Anything at all. To speak some final words with her friend. Maria doesn't notice. She's become a recording, determined to play back her message one last time.
He's going to...
She panics as urgency spills out the few heartbeats she has left. Cress pulls the body into her arms.
Alex... is he...
I look at the body that was once a tall man with blue overalls. There's barely enough to call it a person. But deep down, I know whose pale eyes died reaching for the sky.
Alex?
I don't know, Maria. I don't...
Cress gives her the only warmth she can. A place to rest her head, and a pair of arms to hold her.
And the baby?
I am heavy. I am the trembling iron ground. I am a warm corpse with no words of comfort.
Baby's all right.
Her final comfort given, Cress closes Maria's eyes and puts her to rest with her husband and friends.
I'm gonna kill him.
Cress, look, I get it. But first, we need to get out of here. We'll come up with a plan later.
I got a plan. It involves taking the bastard out before he kills any more of us.
You're not thinking straight. There's an army between you and him. Eli's got a cannon that can take out a crowd in a single shot. Even if you get to him, how are you getting out?
Sorry, y'all. I need a sec.
Let me worry about that. You want to walk? Fine. The job's over. But I wasn't doing this for money. So unless you're helping, get out of the way.
I could argue all I want. Tell her I was looking out for her. Try to stop her. It wouldn't change a thing. Just make me a hypocrite. I watch her drive off, not knowing if I'd ever see her again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where these onions are coming from. Oh, I don't even want to click on that. Poor fucking Maria.
I had expected a smell, something burnt or tinged, but instead, nothing. Just floating dust and ash dancing. One last fare. I hope you all find each other on the other side. It's a poor resting place.
Oh, I couldn't give the last fare for her. That's okay.
Empty-handed, smoke fading. I start back towards the car and
Oh, man.
I'm still among the wreckage when the air comes alive. White Street engines growl from every angle.
Gia!
I brake for the car, but their headlights rush me, fencing me in. A harsh beam splits the path between me and Nellie. No time to get to the car. Not without us both getting caught.
Nellie, get out of here!
But Gia!
Drive!
The kid's fighting fresh tears, but she's smart. She takes the wheel. The car lurches down the street like a wounded animal while I throw the Whitecaps as sacrificial lamb. As they pull up, I step into the spotlight.
Well, you showed up after all. A little disappointed, if I'm being honest. I thought the boss behind these traitors would be tougher.
Look, fellas, I don't know who you think I am, but...
Save it for the General. He's been wanting to speak to you for a long time. And don't worry about those friends of yours. They'll be joining you soon.
I'm bound and thrown headfirst into the back of a dark lockbox. Muffled voices drift in through rusted steel.
I thought we were looking for a rat. She don't have vermin eyes.
Don't be stupid. Who puts rats in charge?
Alright, y'all. I hate to put this as a cliffhanger of sorts, but I think we're gonna have to. That was a lot. That was a lot. Oh man. Let's see. Alright, yeah. So, I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need a minute before continuing on with this game. Like, that was a lot. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it the end of the night speech. Thank you all for coming along for this wild ride. It was a lot of fun. And a lot of emotions this time around. Whew. So yeah. I guess we'll see you next time. I don't know about you, but despite the little nuances in the storytelling that's sometimes a little off, like little things that don't connect, you know, whoever thought this up was on point. Their storytelling. I love a good, like, film noir style story, and this is hitting all the buttons, and at the same time, like, I'm feeling like we're gonna John Wick this thing at the end. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna come after these people. They took our vehicle. They took our friends. They got laser weapons. I plan on turning around on their asses. Like, and they're giving me a troop transport with a flamethrower. So, you know, the design, this story is just, it's fantastic. It's really, there hasn't been a game like that that's really drawn me in to, like, pull emotional stuff out since there was a game for the Switch, Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars, literally, there's a part of that game I bawled at. It was sad. Very sad. Fantastic game. If you get a chance to play it, you like RPGs, it is very JRPG. But it's a fantastic game. There's a certain character that you are kind of forced into enjoying, but at the same time, like, there's just so many little things that they do that they just become your best friend in the game. And then, well, I won't spoil it, but there's a point where you're just like bawling. And it's so good. So good. She's gonna become a vigilante. I think that's it though, right? I think there's gonna hit a point where you have to make a decision between vengeance, or like revenge, and healing the well. I think it's gonna be a one or the other. Like, if you heal the well, you make everyone's life better, right? But if you get revenge, you don't heal the well, things continue to get worse in terms of like all like the advancements and everything, but you get to kill the dude. You know what I mean? I don't know. I get this feeling they're gonna give you that choice because they're really building up the vengeance end of things, right? And at the same time, they're making you go like, oh well, what's her name has a laboratory now, and she's kind of getting settled, and you have this like bright and happy spark right here. But there's so much bad. There's like just so much of it. But like this happy spark is still here. Like, do we tend to the happy spark, or are we going to just focus on all the shitty stuff, No, I think, but that's kind of the point. It's like, I think there's going to be a way to heal the well, right? And by doing so, messes with the corporate, the fascist leadership. Like, I think we're still going to deal with the regime, right? But I think that, like, you're going to have this decision of vengeance, like, just straight up, like, do you go out there and kill that guy, or do you heal the well? You get what I mean? Like, you're still going to have a good, like, the good ending versus the, like, feeling better about doing the, does that make sense? I don't know. It feels a little like, I don't know. We have no idea. That's the truth of it. We have no idea. But I'm excited to find out. This is like book club. We're all reading along at the same time. This is like book club. Oh man. Okay, we're on an ad break for people who are dealing with ads. So I don't know if you want to give it a minute. Yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm glad y'all are having a good time. There's something I wanted to say. Oh, the Lego thing. As soon as I have that back up, I'll let you know. The first rule of book club is you have to talk about book club. Well, you have to at least talk about the book in book club. Let's talk about something regarding book club. I think the first rule of book club, bring a snack. You love talking about hypotheticals. Yeah. I'm still kicking myself over not being able to buy one of those other vehicles. Because they were all discrete vehicles. I don't know if you noticed that. Whereas the troop transport is a it's not discrete. So when you're on the street, you have always have a +2 to your heat level, no matter what you do. Because you're in a troop transport, But with the other vehicles, they were all discrete vehicles, but they were still the heavies. So shame I didn't spend my money wisely. I guess I can turn off the blue light. Ooh, look how ugly I look. That's way too fast. I don't know what's happening there. Oof. Alright. My friends, my loves, you enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will catch you on Flip. Man, I was going to have a cool thing to